Draft day, Raider Nation. Draft day. We finally here, bruh. Early morning right now. Gotta go to work. But I thought I'd make a quick video just to kind of go over my draft strategy of what I think we should do and how I think we should go about this shit. For me, it's a 4-step process, but I'm going to take out that first step because I don't think it's going to happen. So really, for me, it's a 3-step process. Now, I said I'm going to take out the first step. You should already know what the first step going to be. The Raiders already done made some calls. We don't know what the fuck was said. Even though motherfuckers is reporting what motherfuckers done said and shit. We really don't know. We not going to know until tonight. Right? You already know what the number one on the list is. You should already know. Going for the gusto and trading some picks to go get Jayden Daniels, all right? Now, do I think it's going to happen? Nah. Because Minnesota got more draft capital than we got. And they picked ahead of us. So if the Pats was going to trade down, they would trade with Minnesota before they would trade with us. I mean, just looking at it. You know, if they want more picks right now, they could get an extra first this year. And they'd get number 11. So I think they would take that trade rather than getting 13 and then a first round for next year. Or if the Raiders want to give up the second round pick for this year, I don't think that would be enough still. I think they still would go with maybe a Minnesota. So honestly, I don't think we're going to get Jayden Daniels. I don't think we're going to be able to trade up to get him. I'll be shocked. I'll be happy, but I'll be shocked if it happens. So I'm really not looking forward to that. I'm really not looking for that to happen. I'm really looking at the realistic part of it. And the 3-step process at 13 should be this right here. If the top 10 picks go how I think they're going to go. Now, you never know. A motherfucker in the top 10 might throw a monkey wrench in the whole program, you know what I'm saying, and pull somebody from the lower part of the draft and pull them up into the first, which will make another player drop, of course. But for me, the way I'm looking at the top 10 picks, these are the players I think is going to be there and I think that we should be looking at. So we get to 13. J.J. McCarthy, if he there. Fuaga, if he there. Michael Penix Jr., if he there. Fananu, if he there. If that's how you pronounce his name, Fananu. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but he another O-lineman. Troy. Fananu. That's the only way I can pronounce his name. Right? 2 O-linemen right there that I really like that I think we could draft and there'll be some good picks. Also, 2 corners. Arnold and Q Mitchell. Now, 2 quarterbacks, 2 O-linemen, and 2 corners. 6 players. It's 6 players that should be right there at that 13th pick. We should pick one of them. Now, this is the process we need to go through to get one of those guys. If J.J. McCarthy is there or Michael Penix is there at pick 13, you draft one of them. Don't worry about the O-lineman. We get one in the second round. It's deep at O-line, bro. I done said this shit for the past 2-3 fucking months. If you've been watching my channel, if you've been checking out my videos and shit I've been dropping. I ain't been dropping videos like this because I don't give a fuck. Whenever I got something to say, I'm going to figure out how to make a video and drop it. So the past videos I've been making, I really just been talking. Ain't really had time to just cam up and all that shit. I just say what I gotta say, and then I make a video about it. So that's what I've been doing lately. I don't think I cammed up since we hired Getsy. But if you've been following my channel for the past month or two, you should kind of already know where I'm at. But if you haven't, at 13, JJ McCarthy or Michael Penix Jr., bro, if they there. If they there. Now, if one of them there, draft them. If one of them is left, draft them. If both of them are gone, then you draft an O-lineman or a corner with that 13th pick out of those other 4 players that I just named. 2 O-linemen, 2 corners. Arnold, Q Mitchell. Fananu, Fuaga. Those are my players right there. Now, it's some players that's a little bit down the board. It's a couple more corners like Wiggins and Kool-Aid and all them. To me, I think Arnold and Q Mitchell are the 2 top corners. And Fananu and Fuaga are the 2 top O-linemen that we could get right there. Now, it's 1 or 2 O-linemen I think is going to get picked before them. I know Alt probably going to get picked. I think it's 1 more lineman. I just can't think of his name. But I think at that 13th pick, those are the players that should be available right there. So, we got a shot, you know what I'm saying, to get us a good player. But I definitely would like us to take one of them quarterbacks at 13, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care about the picks. Even if we trade up, I really don't give a fuck. Fuck them picks. Fuck them picks, bro. Honestly. Been a Raider fan all my life, dog. We need to take a chance. Even if we drafting Penix at 13, we taking a chance. But I'm with it. I don't give a fuck no more about the bullshit. I don't give a fuck no more about the excuses. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Now, if both of them quarterbacks is gone, we take an O-lineman or a corner right there in the first round, then I'm cool with getting a quarterback in the mid rounds like a Spencer Rattler. Maybe even Bo Nix if he fall. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Travis, Joe Milton, Michael Pratt, they more like 3rd rounders, 4th round, 5th round quarterbacks. I would still be cool with getting one of them. At the end of the day, all I'm saying is we need to try to find a quarterback that's better than Aiden O'Connell and better than Gardner Minshew and that can eventually beat them out. I'm cool with riding with them fools for a year or 2. As long as we draft a quarterback in this draft and we can develop them. In the meantime, because if we don't do it and we keep waiting and waiting and waiting, we're going to be mid at quarterback, dog, for the next 2, 3, 4 years. 2, 3, 4 years. We're going to be mid. We're going to be mid-tier level at our quarterback position. I don't care how good the defense is and all that and all that and all that. We're going to need a quarterback, bro, eventually, dog, if we want to become consistent in making the playoffs and making runs in the playoffs and trying to compete for a conference championship, to even compete for a Super Bowl championship consistently. Not no 1-year wonder and fluke shit and all that. Nah, bro. We got to get us a quarterback, bro, that can come in here and take over this team. And that's dynamic. Dynamic with his arm. Can use his legs. Smart football IQ. That's what we looking for, dog. That's what we should be looking for. I'm not saying that Gardner Minshew and AOC not quarterbacks. They quarterbacks. But I don't see them taking us to the next level consistently. Maybe 1 good season, maybe 2. But consistently, I don't see it. I don't see it. For me, is AOC mobility. Number 2 is his long range accuracy. It's his accuracy with the football. You know what I'm saying? For me. But mainly his mobility. Limited. I done seen enough of Gardner Minshew, bro. He's a mid-level quarterback. If he was a star quarterback, bro, he'll be starting on the team right now, leading the team. By now, for me, he's a mid-level quarterback. Put it like this. We keep AOC and Gardner, we're going to end up like the Cowboys. Regular season champions. Yeah, we might do good in the regular season, but I don't see the clutch factor in these quarterbacks. When the shit is on the line, I don't see them with the clutch factor. I don't see them with the it factor. For me, a quarterback like J.J. McCarthy or Michael Penix, they got the it factor. They got it. I see it. I see it. So if we're not trading up to go get Jayden Daniels, which I think is not going to happen, right? I'm cool with that. These two guys right here are the two best candidates to be our future starting quarterback in the next couple years. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to ride with AOC and Gardner Minshew in the meantime, bro. But let's just draft us a QB, man, if they there. If they going, yeah, go draft an O-lineman or a corner in the first round. I'm cool with that. And then maybe we'll go get a quarterback in the mid-rounds. Don't really want to trade no picks to move back up to try to get Penix later and all that bullshit. Don't want to give up no picks unless we going to get Jayden, bro. We need to keep all our picks. If we stand at 13, dog, this draft is deep. We need to understand that. I'm not going to stress over this shit. I know all the players in the draft. We're going to get to the second and third round, fourth round. It's going to be some players still there, dog. Trust me. It's going to be some players still there, homie. So, I don't want to hear no more excuses. Penix, JJ there at 13. We better draft him, bro. And don't worry about if it's going to work, if it's going to pan out. Don't worry about that shit, bro. Just do it. Like Nike. Just do it. Right? So, I'm not really going to speculate on the later rounds, what we going to do. Dealing with Tom Telesco, we don't know. This is his first year. You know what I'm saying? We got to kind of see where his mind is, where he's trying to go with the players first. So, I'm not going to predict who we going to pick. I'm just saying who we should pick. So, yeah, them two quarterbacks that I just named, them two O-linemen or them two corners is the players we should be looking at right there at 13, bro, if we sit there at 13. I mean, I can't make it more simple and plain than that. So no need to stress, Raider Nation. It's draft day, dog. We gonna get us a new Raider. And of course, I'm gonna still support the team regardless of what we do. Hopefully, we don't do no bonehead shit. I don't think we will because AP is in there now. But as long as we do our due diligence, bro, and we don't let stud players sit there and we pass on them and we actually take them, I'm all good. I'm all good. I'm all good. So other than that, like on the video, comment, sub to the channel if you not sub, bruh. And I will be back with another video, dog. So hey, Raider Nation for life. I'm out.
Just win. Play hard. Try not to make mistakes. But don't worry about mistakes because there's only one thing that counts. Just win.